Welcome back once again, Spazites, to another Transformers video review. Today we have TTGS06 of the Seacons. This one, I believe, is a Lobclaw, aka Nautilator. He is the lobster of the Seacons. I'm very excited to have him. I picked this one up at the BotCon 22 recently. And, yeah, I had my 6th one on the way, which I just got today. I'll be making that video as soon as I'm done with this one. But for now, we've got TTGS06. Now, he is opened because it was bought, used, and opened. It did say complete on the label, so let's check it out. Unfortunately, there's a small tear on the corner of the box here. That's unfortunate. I have not opened this yet, but let us do so. We've got the outer sleeve. Then we have the main box with the inner sleeve. And there is our lobster friend. And I'm not sure what he's a remold of, unless he's a completely original mold. But there's a good chance he's a heavy retool of another character. And I'll have to look at those and see how many of these how many of the original molds I have from these retools. But we'll go ahead and slide this guy out. And, oh, it's upside down. There we go. Got our Transformers Generation Selects. And this one is Seacon Lobclaw, aka Nautilator. I believe he's Nautilator in the United States. But let's open this up, and there he is. All of his pieces are kind of loose in there, unfortunately, but we will get those out in a minute. I'm going to do a quick pause here, not a cut, and get all this situated and get him out of the box. So, yeah, just stick with me, hold up, and it won't even be a second for you. Okay, here's a Nautilator, aka Lobclaw, with his 3 accessories. He's got another gun with a couple of extra pegs on there. I know all these guns can attach into one giant gun for the boss, as well as all of these sword pieces. This is the handle to the sword, attach into one giant sword for our Piranha-Con. And I believe he's known as Piranha-Con in both English and Japanese. And then, of course, the hand/heel in foot mode for the larger bots. Let me see where he's got a place to place his hand. Usually they have a place on their body that allows the hand to be placed. I don't think it'll get on that tail there. His horns are in the way for it attaching to the head, so I'm not sure. I wonder where this is supposed to go. It looks like it's supposed to clip in somewhere, but it doesn't want to, so I'm guessing it clips down here into the feet as foot mode. But I'm going to go ahead. The gun can go wherever you want it. There's a spot on the top of his head here. There's a spot here. Back there has a hole. Can you do anything on the underside? Does not look like it. There are 3 holes right there. And then the sword. You can plop the gun on top here and make it a double-barreled gun with kind of a sword blade on it, which is kind of neat. We also have that. That's kind of cool. An axe gun, I guess. Let me take a quick look at the instructions here and find out where else I can stick these weapons. Okay, so after quickly perusing the instruction manual, you want to take the fist, close it up like that, put this in the gun like that, and then place it on his head like that. And that is the fist's storage mode, I guess, which those things don't hold in very well, unfortunately. And then his axe is supposed to go right down here under his belly. So that's how his axe is stored in beast mode or lobster mode or whatever you want to call this. Let's see, do his claws move out? Okay, his claws do move a little, but just the little claw here. His legs do move as a whole right there. Oh, I see the pegs that the legs are supposed to stick into on his chest. See this little tiny slot right there? That's where this peg is supposed to stick, and it's barely does anything. So I did find out, oh, I hate that, it's so loose. So we're not going to bother with that right now. We're going to put that back in the hand where it belongs, like this, I think. Or does it go this way? I think it goes that way. Oh great, now I don't know how it goes. Okay, it goes like that. Anyway, his tail comes off, and I guess that can become another weapon, just like our previous guy. He's got a really cool tail blaster, which is really neat. And these little claws make me think of Blot from the the Terracons. But I don't know if this is a Blot repaint or heavy retool. But anyway, flip that back and then plug that back in, and there you've got his tail that converts into a gun for robot mode, which is really cool. So really he comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 accessories if you include the gun tail. So I'm going to go ahead and transform him into robot mode. And I have a feeling this is going to be a fairly easy transformation, so it won't be long for me. And I'll be right back to review the robot mode, and then we'll compare them up to our overbite from last episode. So thanks for watching. Stick with me, and I'll be right back. And here he is. That was an easy transformation, and it was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, you have to really look for his head. With the background and the way I have my lighting, it kind of shades his head, but he's got a gold face mask and red eyes. That looks pretty cool. His head does turn all the way around. I haven't been focusing too much on that. Or the fact that his arms go all the way around. He's got nice ball-jointed elbows. He's got hands that are pretty static. They can move like this due to the transformation, but other than that, they are static. He's got 360 waist swivel. He can do the splits that far, I guess. He can kick this far forward and this far back quite a ways. His knee bends roughly 90, yeah, it looks like 90 degrees. And he doesn't have ankle tilt, but he's got built-in ankle tilt. So there is that. Just like with all the other ones, you can flip this down and use the big hand as chest armor, just like in all of the Combiner Wars, Power of the Primes, and Prime Wars Trilogy Combiners. Yes, that's it. He can wield the handle of the sword as if it were an axe. He's got his gun here. He can also get a second gun with a giant scope on it. That looks like the end of a scope, which is really cool. And wield. This is a really cool, I like this little gun that flips out of his tail. I think that is so cool. And he can wield that as well. Boom. And of course, if he really wants, he can put this giant hand on and wield the weapons either through there or hold it on the thumb and make it look like they're actually holding it in the air. You can also just stack all three of these things up and make a ridiculous triple gun. It just looks so silly. Oh, I suppose you could put the axe on the end of this and make a really long sniper rifle with a short gun. I wonder if there's a way to plug them all in together. 3, like make one super long gun. That goes there. I hope they designed that for that. I don't want to be putting any extra stress on there. And then this, yeah, I guess this would just go here like this. And there's his gun. Or you can flip this back and make this a shoulder. There. A nice big gun. I like that. You can hold it with both hands. It's like boom. And then I guess that wouldn't really work very well. But yeah, he's got a nice big shoulder cannon here, and then you can hold it in the big fist if he really wants to. Anyway, I love the options. I love all the options that the Sharkticon, or the, I always want to call them Sharkticons. That's right, Gnaw. I always want to call them Sharkticons. I don't know how Gnaw talks. I don't think he ever had any lines other than grunting. Pardon me. But, yep, that's him in his robot mode. I think he looks pretty awesome. And, yeah, we'll do another episode tomorrow of Kraken, a.k.a. Sea-Wing, and then another episode of all 6 of them combined. We'll do the full combo mode with the main center robot. We'll do 2 robots as arms, 2 as legs, and then we'll look at how each one of them looks like in gun mode. Pardon me. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up down below. Feel free to comment. Do you have this figure at home? Is it part of your collection? I certainly hope so, because they were really nice. It's too bad that they were Generation Selects and not just part of one of the Prime Wars trilogy. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're not already and you really enjoyed my video, please subscribe. It's completely free for you to do and help me grow my channel. I'd really appreciate it. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so I'm pretty excited about that, getting that far. So thanks again for watching, and until next time, as usual, be kind, happy hunting, and goodbye. Bye-bye. Don't forget to wash your hands in between the fingers, all that good stuff. And if you go out, please be safe. Bye.